You're right there guys, Tony here with a groundbreaking idea. I decided to try and get a solution to a problem. A big problem for me and a lot of other people in the world today. And that is trying to eat healthy. Eating healthy is such a kerfuffle for lazy people like me. People who don't really want to go through the whole rigmarole of prepping every week, prepping every day, having to cook hundreds and hundreds of bits of skinless chicken. And whilst it does work for some people, for a lot of people, it's the idea of, oh, I've got to buy so many things at the supermarket or anywhere. And you always do it. You always go through the naughty aisle, the chocolates and everything, and you just think, I could just go down there. I mean, I could just get one. Just gonna get one. So I came up with the thought that how best can we tackle the problem of eating healthy, but trying to get over the whole, it costs a bit because it costs a lot of money to have, the free from section, the gluten-free stuff. It's all about, the 20p extra, 30p extra for all these sort of different versions of food that we normally get, and that might be fine for a week or 2 weeks, but is that really sustainable for a year or 2 years to suddenly bump the entire price of your food bill up? I came around very randomly when I was just scrolling through Facebook, as you do, and something came up. This is where we get to the main part. Huel. This is basically it's just powder. It's just a powdered bag, but this is not a meal supplement. As you know, meal supplements are like protein shakes. That's a supplement because they're to go along with a natural diet. This is a meal replacement. Nutritionally complete food. It's actually, you can actually have meals in this. I've read all about this kind of stuff, and they recommend that you could essentially replace 2 out of your 3 main meals of the day with this kind of stuff. They recommend you can do it. You could even do the 3, but variety is the spice of life, and food needs that kind of stuff. So, but they say that you can actually replace 2 of your main meals with this, and that's quite amazing because, and it's hella healthy. For one thing, it's vegan. I'm not a vegan, I love my meat, but this is vegan, and it's got so many things along the side, and I'm going to sort of go through I'm not going to go through all that, but it is so healthy. If you want to take a still of that, if you want to pause the video now, to just check out some of the stuff that's in it. It's great. I mean, it's got per serving size, so let's say about 3 scoops they sort of recommend for some ones, but you apparently can do other things. Basically, if you have 3 scoops of these, twice, I think, or 3 times, that's 2,000 calories. So this is essentially it's an experiment, but to me it could be a solution to the age-old problem, which is I'm too lazy to eat healthy. I don't like how much it costs. This, but from Huel, I'm not being sponsored by them, I just thought it was interesting. 2 packs of these, this is 1.75 kilograms, and you get 2 packs of these for 40 quid. They say that's about 28 meals, essentially. I think that's about right, which comes at about £1.25, I think it was, per meal. So from that, you can see there's actually quite, money-wise, it's quite reasonable to eat healthy. There are 2 different flavors. There's normal, there's sort of general, and then there's vanilla. I'm a vanilla fan, so I got that. So I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to be documenting how this progression, see if it works for the 28 days. And I record it, put it online, see how I go, and then you can make up your own mind if you think this is good. And I'll try and be as best as accurate as I can. The recommendation is that when it comes to these things, because it's such a different type of meal, it recommends that for the first week you shouldn't go full on. You should maybe introduce it, maybe replace one meal every day, or maybe one meal every couple of days. That's to avoid bloatedness, because your body's just going, wow, there's such a concentrated amount of calories and vitamins and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to start bloating, which is what happens when you drastically change your diet. So I'm going to do this incrementally, but technically this is day one. So here I introduce to you day one of the Huel meal experiment. Let's go. Now, let's open this thing. I don't know how. Oh, it's resealable. Dull. Whoa. It's like... It smells like dough. If you can... Yeah, it's just... It smells like a lot like dough. So, I'm going to put it in a blender. And it says... I'm going to try 3 scoops. Now it says water, but I don't know. I might try it with milk because it's better. Now, this is where it gets exciting. I only use lactose-free milk because the amount of milk I drink will make it as healthy as possible. And lactose-free, I know there's a bit of a debate about if it's good or not, but I'm gonna go with it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to include some strawberry and banana smoothie mix because I really like berries, and it says you can do that and gives you a bit of more of an energy thing. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put 3 scoops in here. So some good scoop in there. So 1 and 2 and go. That's 3. Okay, so that is a meal technically. So that's pretty good. So now we're going to put in some milk. How much? I don't know, but let's treat ourselves to a nice meal. How does that look? Good so far. And last but not least, I'm going to put some of these in. Some strawberry and banana smoothie. Let's put in... Oh! Oh, it smells so good. So look, all I've done is put in maybe 150, 200 milliliters in a way. 250 milliliters of milk, 3 scoops of that, and let's say a smattering of berries. And that's all it looks like, okay? So technically, this should be enough for a meal. And hopefully to fill you up in a way. Shall we see how it goes? Let's blend. So, we're gonna blend. There it is. This looks delicious already. Shall we see what happens if I press the on button? Nothing happens. It's because I haven't turned it on yet. So that should be it. That should be done. Wow. So apparently this should be its own... Maybe I should have put more milk in it. Yeah, pretty good. So I got a brand new thing just for this. Some people say you should really... But what? I should have put more milk in. Oh well, then. I should have put a hell of a lot more milk in. Maybe I should put more milk in and then just... Okay. So, I've just filled it up. There's been quite a lot. I think the strawberries and banana would have done something to it. The consistency, maybe I should have done it without it first, but the consistency is pretty damn interesting. Smells good. I should almost use a spoon for this. It's quite chunky. So I decided to go for a spoon just to see what it's like. Nice. This is a meal. I'm excited. I'm excited. Wow. That is thick. Well, that's really good. Oh. I can see that. I'm quite glad I got the strawberries and stuff because it's an interesting mix. I think I should have put more milk in. Okay, there's quite a lot there, and I have learned a thing or two. That is a meal. That is a meal. It went all the way up to 650 milliliters of Huel and milk and strawberry and banana smoothie mix. It's really filling. Obviously, I can feel my body going, what the friggity did you just give me? Because it is so concentrated. And it's going to make me feel quite bloated because it's quite a lot in it. It's good. I liked it. I can see how it can be quite exciting and stuff. And the key is, of course, if it can keep my appetite down. If it can, and it feels like it bloody can, because I feel like I've just eaten a pretty decent small meal. They say that the comparison is that it's like eating, let's say, like a couple of proper Tesco sandwiches and maybe a bit extra on the sides, especially with the strawberry mix I've just had and the milk. So I've given it a bit more of a kick. So it's pretty much like a small meal. You can have like 2 or 3 of those. Recommended you can have 3 of those a day. In that light, I can see how it can help. So we'll keep going with this. I'll try and do a video every week or something to see how it's going. I won't change my workout schedule as well. I'll try to keep it consistent to give this the best chance possible to see if it's making a difference. To see if we'll see if it's making any physical difference. But it's pretty good. It's vegan, and I'm ready to have some more. So stay tuned. We'll see how this goes for this long-term review of Huel. Anyway, enjoy. TDL Fitness out.